and welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming for you this Kendall Jenner inspired makeup look. When I saw this on Instagram, I absolutely went crazy because I just felt like it just really highlighted her features so beautifully and she looked just absolutely gorgeous. So I came up with the idea, you know, I've seen on YouTube a couple girls that do recreate looks of other celebrities and I'm just like, that's my jam. Like that's what I love to watch. I said, why not try this look out? So let's just jump right into this tutorial. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna start off with is brows. And I'd say that Kendall had a pretty powerful kind of model-esque bushy brow, but still clean. So today I'm going to be taking my dip brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade medium brown. I'm going to start out by grabbing a little bit, and I'm just simply going to begin by outlining the shape of my brow from the bottom. So I'm going to just start right here in this corner, and I'm going to start by outlining there. As you're going throughout this process, make sure that you just kind of grab your spoolie and you're running it through your brow to make sure that no product is too accumulated or concentrated on the brow, and you could keep going from there. So once I've completed my brows, I'm going to go on to priming my eyelids, and I'm going to be doing that with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. Gonna take some of that and run it across the lid. So the palette that I'm gonna be using today is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Reason why I particularly chose this one versus others, I like that it had kind of like a taupey kind of grayish shade in the palette, but it still has like your classic crease color. And if you see on the look that Kendall had, she had a little bit of like a taupey influence in the corner, so I wanted to play with that. But before we go on to those colors, we're just gonna seal what we've done on the top. So we're gonna start off by taking this shade here, Bay, and that's pretty much what we're gonna use to coat over the primer. It's gonna serve as our base. I'm just taking a Luxie brush. You don't need a particular brush to coat it, but putting this all over. Bring it to the brow bone. Bring it to the brow bone, but just don't wipe your brow. I like to put a good amount, just because this is really what's gonna seal everything. So the next shade I'm gonna take is Sandalwood, and I'm just grabbing that on my Morphe 441. So I'm grabbing some of that, dusting the excess. And I'm gonna just run this all along the crease, all the way to the inside. So the next I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It's Suede. It's a little bit more of a grayish taupe, and I'm just going to concentrate that a little bit on the outer corner and kind of melt it into the eye. So I'm grabbing my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush. I like this one because it's a little bit more tapered, whereas this is a little bit fluffier. So I want to concentrate the shade a little bit more. So I'm going to grab some of that. Only letting the color really get to the middle of the eye. Grab my Morphe brush and just blend that out, melt the two. I'm then going to take a little bit of that original sandalwood color that we put on the crease, and I'm going to put some here. Once I've done that, I'm going to go back to the shade Bay, which is, remember, this little kind of vanilla-y shade, and I'm going to put that right in the beginning. So now that we've finished with the eye, I'm taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. It's the black. We're going to create that wing. I always start by pulling my eye a little bit out, and then I start in the middle. I rest. This is the technique to doing a wing eyeliner. I rest my elbow on the table, I stretch out the eye, and then I grab here, and I always start in the middle. Not a really long wing, so I'm just gonna kind of map it out to where I would want it. So now that I've completed the liner portion, I'm gonna put on some falsies and I will be right back. So I went ahead and added my lashes, and now we're gonna move on to the face portion. So I'm gonna be taking my little Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. I know you guys hear me talk about this all the time, but really it's such a beautiful product. It just creates such a smooth kind of surface on your skin. It gives a lot of hydration if you suffer from dry skin, and it's just adds a really nice evenness overall. Then we're gonna jump into foundation, and today I am trying the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation from Nars. Everyone's been like ranting and raving about it, and I got the shade Fiji, per usual, because I'm pale AF. And I'm gonna be using it with my beauty blender today. So grab my beauty blender, and I'm gonna do, I think about 2 little pumps. And I'm gonna start with the right side of my face. And I'm gonna start by blending this in. To see how this combines with the oil, because I haven't done this combo before. I am looking dry, guys, right now. Wow. I did a mask today. I did like the Garnier face mask, but I chose a different one. I usually do the green one, which is hydrating, and today I chose like hydrating / glow boosting, and I had like, I think the majority of it was like hyaluronic acid, and I think that made me get super dried out. So I'm all set with the foundation. I am a little disappointed about the skin situation here. I'm bummed, but that's a lesson. Before you're going out anywhere, do not mask unless you know that you've tried it 100 times and it's not gonna go ape crap on you. So yeah. Let's move on to concealer. I am taking my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that per usual. Gonna do that. Just gonna do some of that. Oh, gonna do some of that here. Gonna do here. It's just like, so before going on to baking my concealer, I'm actually gonna go ahead and contour. I noticed that the picture, let me pull it up, like she had really defined, beautiful features, and I wanna go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take my Smashbox contour stick, and I'm gonna map out my contour areas. Gonna do all this. Do some here and here. So now that I am all set with the contour, I'm gonna go ahead and set that with some powder, and I'm gonna be taking my MAC Give Me Sun. I love how this looks on the skin, really pretty. Doing a little bit of contouring on the nose also. Forgot to skip by that. I contoured my nose just a little bit, and I used my Huda Benefit Bronzer with this little M8 brush from Morphe. I feel like when I look at the picture of Kendall, I see a lot of like red undertone in terms of the bronze. So I kind of want to take it to the next level a little bit. And I'm going to be taking one of my favorites. You guys have heard me talk about this, but this is Lovejoy. And I'm going to just go over kind of where I already did the MAC Give Me Sun and kind of warm it up a little bit more. For blush, I'm going to be taking this little baby from Tarte. It's in the shade Insightful. I like this because it has the undertone of the blush that Kendall used, at least from what I could tell. I'm so crazy. I almost forgot to set my under eyes and all of my highlighted areas. So I'm taking a little bit of my Mercier, and I'm just applying this underneath. So today I'm going to be using 2 highlighters. The first shade I'm going to take is Wisp. It's from Colourpop, and then I'm gonna take Champagne Pop to set it on top. And I'm just kind of gonna grab some there. A little bit more. And I'm just gonna put some here. So since I already did Wisp, I'm gonna go on to Champagne Pop. Just gonna grab some of that. So I went ahead and dusted that off already, and we're gonna go back to the eyeshadow palette, because at this point all we really have left to do is our lips and just kind of completing the under eye look. And I am grabbing a little smudge brush, and I am gonna take this original shade here, Sandalwood, and I'm gonna run that along the bottom lash. Then I'm gonna grab a little bit of this taupey grayish color, and I'm gonna concentrate that a little bit more on the outer part of the lower lash. Then I'm going to spray my MAC Fix Plus, and I do this before applying my lower lash mascara because I have deep fears that it'll just run and it'll be super weird. Gonna go ahead and get my Too Faced mascara, which you guys know I love so very much. We're gonna give power to that lower lash. Let's move on to the lip action because I feel like this is gonna be my largest concoction because the shade is kind of like bare, nudie kind of color, but it has like a peach undertone to it. So we're just gonna play with that. First color we are gonna start with is actually from Kylie Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Bare. It's their Velvet Liquid Lip. I'm not gonna line my lips. Just gonna go full cray on this. Just gonna get a little wild lip. It's looking a little pink for me, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this Ashton shade from ABH. I'm just gonna do a little bit and then kind of feather it out. And then I'm just gonna top it with a little bit of a gloss because in the image you see that they're really like plump and kind of have that sheen to it. So I'm gonna be taking this Soap and Glory. This is the Pillow Plump. It's nice, it enhances your lips to look a little bit fuller. It's a plumping lip gloss. This is in the shade Nude in Town. Alright guys, so this completes my Kendall Jenner inspired makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave in the comments down below any feedback you had about this video. Let me know if you liked it. I tried to speed up the process today a little. So leave me comments, leave me feedback, let me know what you think. And again, I hope you got to learn a little bit from this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!